Real or fake, don't let the screen fool you. Nowadays, if you don't question everything you see, you'll believe everything you're shown. Let's talk about it, y'all. The world is a stage, and I operate in this world with the mindset that I'm gonna believe half of what I see and all of what I hear. But the way things are playing out in this world today, I may have to change that to also not believing all of what I see, because real is fake and fake is real, and it's hard to know the difference. You know, we used to say seeing is believing, but in the times we're in now, I don't know if that still applies, because sometimes we're looking at a simulation or something that has been rendered using the current artificial intelligence at our disposal. We're in a time now where a video can look real, feel real, and sound real, and be completely generated through the current technology. So the question I have is, how do you protect your mind in a world where anything can be made to look real? Now I'm speaking to my people in my community, because we've always had to move with awareness in this world. And now that same awareness has to extend to the digital world. AI-generated videos are getting better every second, every minute, every hour of the day, and every day, every week, every month of the year. Just look at this video right here. Everybody knows who this is, and y'all can definitely remember this. I think this was more so like 3 years ago, and a year ago to now. And you can see the evolution, and it's hard to tell with this current one if that's real or fake. But right now, they still leave some clues, because this AI is still evolving, and if you slow down and pay attention, this is what you look for. I would encourage you to pause and take a screenshot. But for the face and lip sync mismatch, sometimes the mouth movement doesn't perfectly match the words or expressions, and it feels slightly off. The eye blinking may not look perfect. It may be too still, or it may blink in unnatural patterns. Hand and movement glitches. Sometimes they got more than 5 fingers on a hand. The hand might look distorted. The fingers blur and movement might feel slightly unnatural. The voice tone and emotion might not sound smooth, and it might lack real emotion and natural variation with authenticity that you see, like when I'm speaking right now. Also, pay attention for the background for inconsistencies, because it may not align properly, it may blur, it may shift a little, and objects may flow in and out, and the shadows just don't make sense because they don't follow the object's natural movement. And if it appears too perfect and too polished, because real life has imperfections. And if you go back over my platform and see, hell, I got a lot of imperfections on many of these videos. But sometimes when it feels just too clean, too flawless, it's just perfect. I mean, it's just rolling off and they don't skip a beat. That may not be real. You need to question everything. And it's my fear that as AI evolves, this eventually might be what might happen. The humans may merge with this AI in some shape, form, or fashion. And Lord knows, I hope I'm not here for that, because I don't want to see an episode of I, Robot, Terminator, and Matrix, all that shit, because, yeah, it ain't going to be good, y'all. But again, as AI evolves, it's going to be even harder for us to spot it, especially if it's not something that you look at on a regular basis. And that means that we have to evolve as well, and not just technically, mentally as well. Question everything. So don't just consume, question. Don't just react, verify. And don't just share. Pause and think about the things we talked about in that previous slide on what to look for to see if this might be fake before you share. Because misinformation doesn't need to be loud anymore. It just needs to be believable. So question everything. Hope y'all got something out of this one. Stay tuned for the next one. See you soon. Peace, love, and many blessings.